Today we're going to talk about dating and the church. Not dating the church, we're not getting weird, but dating. What does dating look like inside of the church? What does it look like before you're dating inside the church? Students, you need to be ready before you think you like somebody. There's prep time. Let's think of it like a sport. If you're going to play a game of volleyball, basketball, soccer, what do you do before you go out on the field for the game? You have a coach. You've got rules. These things are all foundational to playing a great sport, to being great in the game. But you can't walk out on the field, not have a thought in your head, and think you're going to win a game. It doesn't happen. Dating's the same way. Number one, there are rules and techniques that you need to know. Good teaching. You need good, solid, foundational teaching that you can go back to the scriptures and say, yeah, this is in the word. Second, there's coaching. Every good sport has great coaching, or I should say every good team, there's great coaching. In order for you to be prepared for what God has for you in the context of marriage, starting with courting, dating, spending time with another person that you're somewhat interested in, maybe this is God, there needs to be great mentors other than your parents, other adults in your life that can speak truth, but not their truth, the truth of the scripture. Mentors that can encourage you, hold you accountable, help you pray through things that you need to pray through in order to be the godly man or the godly woman that God's created. Then there needs to be a playbook. Look, every great sport, before you get on the field, you know the playbook. And that's where the Bible comes in. The Bible's the playbook that you need. And there's plenty of true stories and real teachings in the Bible. Get in, meditate on the Word. It's your playbook, and it's a playbook for life. Finally, you need practice. If you're going to be great at a sport or great in life and relationships, you need practice. Practice when it comes to dating or to finding that person that you think that maybe God's calling you to. Well, that's prayer and godly friends. You've got to pray. You've got to fast. You've got to be outside and beyond your own emotions and feelings and flesh. Your flesh will lie to you. Your flesh is a liar, especially the more attracted you get to somebody. Your flesh will lie at much higher levels. That's why you need these things in your life. What does this look like? It looks like if you think you're interested in someone, if you're a guy and you're like, I really like this girl, it's not because of, oh, she's hot, or, oh, this is somebody that I think that is really good looking, but like I see Jesus in this person. There are qualities this person has that I don't have, and they intrigue me. Things like that. Things that will draw you to a godly relationship. When you see that, you feel that, you go for it, but you go for it by going to God and going to the Word and finding a student pastor or a leader in your life that you can get before. And if you decide as two people, as a guy and a girl, you decide, hey, we want to start spending time together, get an accountability adult involved, especially if it starts to get serious. Always spend time together with other people around. You never put yourself in a position where you're alone. I've married off 3 of my own kids. I've had this philosophy for, I guess, as long as I've been married. In fact, maybe before. When my wife and I met, we spent a lot of time together, mostly in the presence of other people. Our best friends, at church, functions, working together in ministry. Very little alone time and a lot of prayer time. A lot of the time that we spent alone were walks outside, just in nature, talking, praying together. One of the first things that I got really good with who the woman that became my wife, was prayer. We would pray and we would worship together. There's nothing that I know that can open the gates of heaven in a relationship better than prayer and worship. And when you do it together, your focus is on things that are more kingdom-minded than flesh-oriented.